NASA delayed the Artemis II mission after engineers detected a liquid hydrogen leak during a critical pre-launch test known as a wet dress rehearsal. A new launch date has not been announced yet, but NASA are aiming for sometime in March as the earliest possibility. The Artemis II mission is humanity's first return to deep space in over 50 years. Since 1972, human spaceflight has been confined to the relative safety of low Earth orbit. We have built sprawling space stations and repaired satellites, but we have always stayed within the protective harbor of our home planet. Artemis II is designed to break that pattern. It is not merely a repetition of Apollo, but the first step in a deliberate strategy to establish a permanent human presence on the Moon. But before Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen, or any other astronaut can leave the atmosphere, NASA runs a test called a wet dress rehearsal. This is a full simulation of launch day. They load millions of gallons of cryogenic propellant, they run the countdown, and they pressurize the systems to flight levels. It is a process designed to break things on the ground so they do not fail in the vacuum of space. And during the latest rehearsal, the system did exactly what it was designed to do. It found a weakness. As super cold propellant flowed into the rocket, sensors detected an abnormal condition. Liquid hydrogen was leaking where it shouldn't. Hydrogen is the smallest molecule in the universe. It is an escape artist. It can leak through gaps so microscopic that other gases wouldn't even register them as openings. To keep it liquid, it must be chilled to minus 423 degrees Fahrenheit. A leak that exists on the launch pad does not remain static during flight. When a rocket launches, it endures acoustic vibration, massive G-forces, and rapid pressure changes. A manageable leak on the ground can become a catastrophic failure at max Q. Artemis II is a deep space mission. Once the engines fire to leave Earth orbit and head for the Moon, there is no turning back. There is no rapid return, no medical evacuation, no resupply. The crew is committed to a trajectory that takes them hundreds of thousands of miles from the nearest help. Progress in spaceflight comes from identifying problems early, not from ignoring them. Engineers are now reviewing the data, correcting the fault, and preparing for another rehearsal. The mission hasn't stalled. The process is working. We are returning to deep space for the first time in over 50 years. Spaceflight is about physics and discipline. And when humans are aboard, good enough is simply not good enough. I'll be following the Artemis II mission closely every step of the way. Subscribe for all the updates.